Well, I think she should call a leadership election. We did have a result that was not at all what anyone wanted, least of all what she had wanted or anticipated. And, I think sometimes when things happen, you have to just take responsibility for them. And I think that's what should happen here. But, this is a view I've held for quite some time. Quite a lot of colleagues feel the same way, including 5 former cabinet ministers. And we have been, just carefully and quietly, if a colleague feels the same way, they've been letting us know. And the plan was actually to do it entirely quietly and without publicity. So I was sad to see it on the front of the Times today. The newspaper tells me that the whips told them the information exactly the opposite to what we wanted to do, because we didn't want it to be embarrassing for Theresa May either.
So how many names are on this list you're helping to organise?
Well, this list has been growing. Like even this afternoon, a couple of extra people have joined it. The people who have already texted the chief whip or the 1922 chairman to express their views, and then have just sort of said, "Oh, by the way, that I'm included there." So there are more than 24. It's perhaps up to 30.
Are there any people in the current cabinet who are on that list?
No.
What does that tell you?
Well, it tells me that they're waiting for somebody else to do it. I can tell you that there have been discussions with people who are in the cabinet up until now who were perfectly aware of this as well.
Do you have any knowledge that Boris Johnson wants the Prime Minister to go? Have you had any conversations with him?
No, none at all.
Do you have any knowledge as to whether he wants the Prime Minister to stay or go?
I know as much as you do. I've not had conversations with him about this any time recently whilst she's been Prime Minister.
Have you spoken to members of the cabinet?
Yes, I'm not going to go into all my conversations with each member of the cabinet.
I'm guessing you won't tell me names, but
yes.
Have you spoken to members of the cabinet who want Theresa May to go?
Yes.
How many?
I'm not going to go into details. I think it would just turn into a witch hunt, but I'm telling you that I have.